Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll take a look into the journey of an NBA superstar who is now on the Brooklyn Nets. He's a 7-time NBA All-Star, NBA champ, and the 2012 Rookie of the Year. Kyrie Irving is a solid point guard who attended Duke University and was the #1 pick in the 2011 NBA draft. He's on his 3rd NBA team since making his NBA debut, and this team might just be a special one. Today's topic is the rise of Kyrie Irving. But before we get into the video, don't forget to click on that like button and subscribe to the channel for more.
He's not one of those guys that only goes right. He can go right, he can go left.
Kyrie Irving was actually born in Australia due to his father being a professional overseas basketball player. He shortly moved back to the US and grew up in West Orange, New Jersey. In the 4th grade, he declared that he would play in the NBA and made it a promise, which ended up becoming true. Kyrie went to Montclair Kimberly Academy for his first 2 years of high school and averaged 26.5 points and 10.3 assists. He became the 2nd player in school history to score 1,000 points. As a junior, he transferred to St. Patrick High School because he felt like he needed more of a challenge on the court. He rose to the occasion, and by the end of his high school career, he was a McDonald's All-American, played in the Jordan Brand Classic, and played on the Under-18 USA team, and actually won a gold medal. Kyrie decided to commit to Duke and play under Coach K. He helped Duke make the national tournament, and they made an appearance in the Sweet 16, but lost to Arizona. After 1 season at Duke, Kyrie decided to declare for the 2011 NBA draft.
Jumper a little bit short by Ian Hummer.
Nice outlet right there.
Kyrie Irving to Smith on the move.
That's what I'm talking about. More of a vocal leadership role.
Davis's baseline jumper off the mark. Duke looking for numbers, out on the move. This is what Kyrie Irving does.
Look at the handle.
No, I haven't. No.
So you don't have any more idea now than you did before? Alright, thank you.
Cleveland, you're officially on the clock right now. Your 5 minutes have started counting.
With the first pick in the 2011 NBA draft, Cleveland Cavaliers will select
Kyrie Irving from Duke University.
Kyrie was selected 1st overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 2011 NBA draft. He had a spectacular NBA debut and earned himself Rookie of the Year and was voted to the NBA All-Rookie First Team. He averaged 18.5 points and 5.4 assists and shot 47% from the field and 40% from the three. Kyrie started off his sophomore season with some injuries. In the 2012-13 season, he injured his index finger and broke a bone in his face, which caused him to wear a face mask. But those injuries did not hold him down for too long. He became the youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points, which was previously held by Michael Jordan. He played in his first All-Star game, and by the end of the season, he averaged 22.5 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game. In the 2013-2014 season, Kyrie was becoming a fan favorite, and he was voted as a starting point guard for the 2014 All-Star Game. He won the All-Star Game MVP award as well. He scored a career-high 44 points on April 5, 2014, and averaged 20.8 points and 6.1 assists for the season. In the 2014-2015 season, Kyrie signed a 5-year, $90 million contract extension with the Cavs. Also this season, LeBron decided to return back to Cleveland, and Kevin Love joined the squad as well. The Big Three had a shaky start, but they ended up making it to the NBA Finals. Kyrie and the Cavs faced off the Golden State Warriors, but they fell to them in 6 games. In the 2015-2016 season, Kyrie came back with a chip on his shoulder. The Cavs swept the Pistons in the first round and ended up sailing back to the NBA Finals for a rematch against the Warriors. In Game 4 of the Finals, Kyrie went off and scored 41 points, along with LeBron James, and they became the first teammates to each score 40 points in an NBA Finals game. The Cavs went on to win the Finals, and Kyrie earned his first NBA title. This was a special one for Cleveland because they finally ended their 52-year sports drought. Going into the 2016-2017 season, Kyrie helped lead the Cavs to the finals once again. He had a playoff career-high 42 points in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. They had yet another rematch against the Golden State Warriors in the 2017 Finals, but this year things weren't on the Cavs' side. They went down 3-0. Kyrie didn't lose faith, and in Game 4, facing elimination, he scored 40 points to help the Cavs stay alive. But unfortunately, they went on to lose Game 5 and lost the series 4-1. This was Kyrie's last and final season with the Cavs. He requested to be traded because he didn't want to continue to play in LeBron's shadow. He wanted to be the focal point of his own team, which is understandable. In the 2017-2018 season, he was traded to the Boston Celtics. He scored 128 points in his first 6 games as a Celtic, and this was the most ever since Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen did back in 2007. So fast forwarding to March, Kyrie suffered from a knee injury that sidelined him for the rest of the season. In the 2018-2019 season, Kyrie was back in action from his previous season-ending injury.
Here comes Irving, and he goes up high, and a nice dunk right there. Irving, a three, that will go down. He's picked up his 4th. Here's Rozier, back to Horford, wide open, teeing up a triple. It's Kyrie, and in summer league. Irving.
On March 14th, he recorded his second career triple-double and also became the first Celtic to record 30-plus points and a triple-double in the same game since Rondo did in 2012. The Celtics made it to the playoffs, and he made history again, becoming the 3rd player in franchise history to have 20-plus points, 5-plus assists, and 5-plus rebounds in a postseason debut. After 2 seasons in Boston, Kyrie decided to join forces with Kevin Durant in Brooklyn.
That close to basket, he's got to look for it. Lost a little bit.
He signed with the Nets on July 7, 2019.
Irving.
He became the first player in NBA history to score 50 points or more in a team debut. He suffered from a shoulder injury which led him to miss 26 games. He returned back to the court in January, but the next month his season came to an end with injuring the same shoulder. During this current 2020-2021 season, Kyrie decided to sit out for various reasons. Supposedly, he was mad at Nets management for not giving him more input on the hiring of new head coach, Steve Nash. There's no specific reason why Irving decided to sit out, but he had his reasons.
How supportive have your teammates and the organization been during this time?
It's been great. It's been enough support for me to, feel like they have my back, and that's all I can ask for. To support not only me but my family. I'm a hometown kid, so things hit a little different when family or personal stuff going on, and that's up to me to handle that as a man. But yeah, I just take full accountability for my absence with the guys, and just had a conversation with each one of them, and we move on.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey Kyrie, just wanted to ask, on a mental, maybe spiritual, emotional, even physical front, is everything okay with you?
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Kyrie, there was a report yesterday that you had purchased a house for George Floyd's family, which would be obviously a magnificent gesture. Can you confirm that and discuss what went into your thinking on that?
It's a team effort. Just want to continue to fulfill our purpose in serving a lot of the underserved communities. Those don't necessarily get the same attention from just others around. So just trying to do my part.
Kyrie returned back to the Nets after NBA All-Star James Harden joined the squad, and ever since he's been in his bag. He made an appearance in the All-Star game, and him and Harden combined for 45 points on Team Durant. He's currently averaging a high 27.7 points and 5.9 assists per game, and shooting 51.6% from the field and 42% from the three. Brooklyn is having a solid season with their new Big Three, so let's see how they finish it off. Kyrie Irving is having a spectacular season with the Nets, and he just scored 40 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block in a win against the Celtics. He tied his previous season high, and let's remember that he's still recording these numbers playing alongside other NBA stars, KD and James Harden. He seems like he's actually having fun in Brooklyn and that it's a great fit for him. Kyrie is on a quest to get that second ring, so let's see if he can make it happen this season. Thanks for tuning in to watch today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.
They have gone toe-to-toe with the Nets. Irving hangs and hits, and Kyrie